this is Martin from Secrets, the channel for learning about trading and investing. Welcome to Daily Stock Market Analysis, where we will look at what happened in the market during the day and how we can plan for a better trade for the next day. So we had a buy on dips that happened and it was a flat close, but the banking index that's rocking, it maintains the momentum. Let's see what exactly does the chart see. So this is the Nifty charts that you see. It's a trend line that's coming from the bottom swing low, which is in the September end. So that trend line seems to be respected here. Banknifty also has respected the trend line that's coming from the same place, and it seems to have taken a support there. So the candle that is formed today is green white range, but no, it is closed below the previous. It is closed flat, basically at the same place where it closed yesterday. Banknifty also has a green close, alright, but it's below the previous candle's high. We had a hammer which indicates a fall. So basically it falls today intraday. That makes things clear. So this is the kind of macro that we had today. It fell down less than 1% at 0.8%, and then immediately recovered by on dips and fall into selling pressure on the top at 43,800 nearby levels, and then it was range bound most of the day. It even retraced half of the earlier dip. Same thing on the Nifty also, right? It fell down, gapped down actually in the wobbling, and then completely recovered with the solid second candle that you're seeing, solid bullish candle, and then fell into the selling pressure at 18,500 levels, and then when range bound, it even retraced half of what it had fallen. So that's the kind of price action that you're seeing. And the Bollinger Bands are saying that it's a consolidation sideways move on the Nifty, while the price walking on the bands or expansion on the upside continues to be there with the bullish bias on the Banknifty. Nifty, it's a bearish bias because the Bollinger Bands, the price is close below the Bollinger Band median, which is 20 moving average. Just to summarize again, so flat day with just 0.55% up on Nifty and 0.17% up, 76 points up on the Banknifty. Intraday we already seen what is the action. Remember, we had a breakout on the weekly charts from a resistance trend line weeks back. So that breakout is confirmed, and basically we are just run up a lot from there. And now it's this retracement time, and Nifty has pulled back, but Banknifty is hesitant to do any kind of retracement. It's rocketing up with the same bullish momentum, right? Levels to watch is 18,530 is the previous high resistance, and then 18,678 on the upside. After that, that's the levels on the Nifty. Resistance level, support levels also 18,442, 18,351, and 103, 18,103 support swing, previous swing loss. Banknifty has got a 43,850 as the resistance upside, and then 44,000 rounding number after the all-time high, and 43,339 would be support downside, and then 42,961 is the levels on the downside. Right. We're talking about these zones that's marked. This is a swing low, this is a swing low, and downside this is a swing low, this is a swing low, swing high, resistances upside, downside. Similarly, Banknifty. Okay, there is a change in polarity possibility also is there in case of Nifty, not of the Banknifty, right? So it is retraced, pulled back, taken support. Now the previous resistance is acting as support, and there is possibility of a bounce up and up more possibility. Same thing happened on Banknifty earlier weeks, right? It had a CIP bounce, and that's what this green candle. So this could happen on the Banknifty. That possibility is there, right? So now comes momentum. Momentum is fallen in the Nifty into the sideways zone from the bull zones of RSI above 60, and Banknifty in the case nothing has happened. It is intact with the flat momentum today, but otherwise it's in the bullish zones. But the problem is you have a bearish divergence where the price is moving and the momentum is falling down, which could take it back to the support zones at 43,000 nearby levels, right? It's a possibility. There is a possibility, right, of this momentum bearish divergence that could play out. So that's momentum, and trend indicator ADX is actually closed over the bearish zones and rising up in the case of Banknifty. So it's bearish short term. Banknifty is bullish short term and rising with rising strength. The other one is bearish with rising strength. That's where we are. Yeah. So what else do we see? We see momentum, trend, volatility. India weeks is a cool off, or just a flat kind of day, and 1% down, just 13.3. So it seems to be falling further down. So, but the market, yeah. So that shows that the sentiments are fair enough. If their own greed is not pushing the market further down, right? So future saw a short covering, and then our build up is there. The Banknifty short covering on the Nifty. Short covering is as good as, is sometimes more powerful than the long build up, right? So people have gone short, now turning to long. That's what short covering is, right? That's what you see in the futures OI of today's build up, right? So options OI levels are saying that very tight range still is there. Also it was the same tight Friday. 18,400 and 18,600 is where the highest put and call writing is seen, and the maximum put writing is what is projecting out 18,600. 43,500 is where the highest put writing is there. 43,700 is where the highest call writing is there. This is number 15 to the week takes back. That's on this Thursday. So very tight range, and that's what the option writers are seeing, that the market is not going to fall as of now. Put call ratio is improved in Nifty, it's 0.7, and 1.13 is bullish enough for the Banknifty. So put call PCR ratio is looking good. Trend and momentum is bad for Nifty, good for Banknifty. Price action and volatility bands all good for Banknifty, but not that great for Nifty on the very short term. Right. Sectors, how the industrial sectors perform today is like the IT and the metal closed red, right? 0.4% on metal and 0.4% on IT also, and reality also fall 0.4. So less than 0.5% of fall on all these major industrial sectors, and reality closed green actually. It is plus 0.4. It's the metal and the IT that fall down. Right? So other major indices are closed flat. Right? So that's in today's action. Now the momentum, as of now, metal and FMCG mainly short term bullishness. There's only two sectors. All of the major sectors are the side of the zone itself, and pharma is in the beer zones actually, in short term momentum perspective. So also sector, no, this is apart from the Banknifty we're talking about, right? Banknifty is bullish without any doubt, and metal and FMCG joins that bullishness in the short term. Others are catching up. They're all in the side of us now. Heavy weights, if you see in TCS, they all closed right. Even Kodak Bank also closed right. 1.18, 1.41 in Infi. There's kind of fall that happened in Infi and Kodak Bank. TCS also closed flat, but red 0.19. What goes green was the HDFC Twins. HDFC is 0.78 and 0.51 percentage up. Reliance is also flat, but green closed 0.15. IGSMI was closed flat. Right. So mixed picture there in the heavyweights. But the momentum is only in the HDFC Twins. That's all in the sideways zone. So Kodak Bank is in fact going to fall into the bearish zone of the short term today. So to keep close watch of how these heavyweights are performing. As of now, it's only the HDFC Bank that is holding the market up. Institutional data, very small swelling of 130 crores by the Fyers. So it's not really a selling, right? So yes, and 6 days of selling, but very small selling. Thomas Institution bought 695 crores of buying happened, and 4 days, since 4 days they're buying. So FI is not turning into buyers yet, but they're not selling either. Right? That seems to be okay. Well, it's fallen another 1%, and it's at a trend line channel, and then it's 44% of downs from the top. That is in bearish moment is what we have, and it's 71 less than that, which is very good, right, for our markets. Dollar index has been is in the bearish short-term momentum, and it has fallen below 105, which is good, but still not too far away from the all-time multi-decade highs. The thing is, the USD INR currency pair is flat and rising up till 2.53. So rupee is still very weak, at the all-time low level. So which is a concern. Crude oil is fine. Dollar index falling down is also fine, but currency rupee is not yet risen. And look at gold, and it's still there, consolidating flat after having risen up 11%, and climbed, taken up one resistance, trying to hold on that resistance zone. It's at resistance basically, consolidating, you can say. At resistance, consolidating. Yeah, it's a common handle pattern, momentum is, short-term bullishness. That means we know about gold. It just seems to be flat now. Using indices also kind of flat green, so but use this as indices, all of them, Dow Jones, S&P 500, and then Nasdaq, they're all at resistance, and it's shown symptoms of breaking down from a descending wedge, top. So if that is continuing and that is continuing harshly, then we may have problem. CP. So if sudden inflation events, fundamental rates are also coming, so you have to keep close watch on how ferociously it is going to come down. It is moving up, well and good, but if it is coming down, very rashly, then we cannot be decoupled for long. We don't impact our markets as well. There are certain major events this week. Right? Indian inflation data has already come in. It seems to be good. Tomorrow again, WBA data is coming today. Some other inflation data came in, which seems to have been less inflation as far as I understand. And there is again tomorrow's US tonight actually US and CPI data is coming. So US Fed interest rate decision is there this Thursday, which markets will react to that on Friday. And you have US inflation data that will come out today, which market may react tomorrow. So this could create volatility in the market. Right. In both the markets we have problem. We have events that could create volatility basically, or neither way. Two stock picks, Polycab and Axis Bank. Bank index anyway is good. And Axis Bank was at a breakout zone. Yes, it had a solid green candle and is actually inverted head and folder pattern. Multi-year, it's very powerful if it is going to break out. It is given a breakout signal at all-time high levels. Right? So with the tight stop loss at this neckline zone from the breakout zone, you can go long. And only thing is there is an unconfirmed bearish divergence on the momentum that is seen, but you can ignore that as long as it is not confirmed when the price moves below this weekly candles below. Right? Otherwise, it looks good. Short swing trades above the today's candle high could, with the stop loss at the neckline, could give positional as well as swing trade opportunities. Right. Next one is Polycab. I don't even know what the company makes, but the charts are saying that it's having good momentum and it's could have good trend on the medium term as well as short term, and it is a box pattern. There is a broken out of a parallel uptrend from the COVID times, and then it is given an all-time. It is given a breakout signal, and then with tight stop loss, you can get good long swing trade opportunities ahead. Right. So Polycab and Axis Bank. Now that we have studied a lot of the technical analysis on the charts and all that, let's summarize what happened today. What is my view for tomorrow? What happened was to buy on dip today, followed by a range bound move, and finally closing flat. So the contradicting thing is that banking index is not ready to pull back at all. It's not ready to continue to maintain the bullish momentum. Right? Bullish trend, bullish OI, everything is positive and bullish. So that is the question mark. If Nifty has retraced since 4 or 5 days, why is it that Banknifty is not tracing? It has to do that. So when does it come? No, so that may be one of these eventful weeks that this may happen. So we have to be cautious on that. But otherwise, markets are at support. Right? Banknifty is bullish. Crude is low. So these all could be reasons for the market to further move up. That possibility also. But my view for the next days, mildly bearish because of the very fact that the price is resisting below the moving average. Bollinger Band, we have understood that it's below the median. Then the negative trend is there. Short term, and momentum has dipped sideways now from the bullish zones of RSI above 60. This market has some bearishness. So a lot of events. So because of all these mixed factors, I'm taking a mild bearish view. So see, 19K may take some time to take out, but eventually we'll be taking out median term, which is still bullish. The US market is at a resistance. You have to be careful on that. VIX is cooled off less than today. Also, it is flat. It's less than 13.5. So that's good. Dollar index is cooled off. It's good, but rupee has not cooled off. Crude has cooled off, right? Bank is so bullish. So it's all positive on the bull side, but still, adding up all the different parameter studies, I just conclude that it may be a mild bearish day tomorrow. So I may be wrong, but that's my view. You can have a different view on the same parameter studies. It's up to you. Levels to watch, according to me, is 18,300 and 19,000 on the Nifty, lower side and upside, and 43,000 and 44,000 on the Bank Nifty, lower and upper side. So always have your hedge positions when you're carrying forward and play safe, cut short your position size if the VIX is rising up. And right now the VIX is low, you can have the position size done in better full capacity, but you have to be cautious on the rising spiking up. So premiums will be always low, but constantly if you are able to make profit, then that's the way to go. If you're an option seller primarily. Yeah, option buyers also, depending on your systematically you're trading, you can still be profitable, but not very often, not consistently. Would be consistently, but you should be ready to take a lot of pain when the drawdowns comes in. Right, that's my view. So bullish, mild bearish, sorry, mild bearish view for the next day is my view. And if this analysis and study, forget about the view, it's up to you, right? You can conclude based on all these parameters. So this parameter study of technical analysis of the charts has helped you in some way, in your trading journey. Then please, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe right away and share it to your friends. We have very few subscriptions. Unless you share, nobody would come to know. So appreciate your help. This is what. Thanks for watching. Happy trading. Happy learning. Bye bye.